He has the Oscars, the billion-dollar fortune, and a face recognized in every corner of the globe. But Brad Pitt is now a king without a kingdom. As his children systematically erase his name, and Angelina Jolie prepares a final exodus from America, Hollywood's golden boy is facing the ultimate silent tragedy. Trick can mask the silent tragedy currently shattering Brad Pitt's reality. Once universally revered as the invincible golden boy of the silver screen, the Academy Award-winning icon is now navigating a Shakespearean nightmare that extends far beyond a public divorce. The multi-layered heartbreak of his decade-long fallout with Angelina Jolie has reached a devastating point of no return: the systematic erasure of his own legacy. 5 of his 6 children have taken deliberate steps to distance themselves from the Pitt surname. This isn't merely a legal separation, it is a profound generational repudiation, leaving the actor standing entirely alone amidst the ruins of the family empire he once led with such immense pride and global status. Name erasure, the deep wound of legacy. In the ruthless ecosystem of Hollywood, a name is everything. It is a brand, a marker of immortal influence, and a testament to one's lineage.
Yet, for the Jolie-Pitt children, the name Pitt has seemingly become a suffocating burden and a toxic affiliation they are desperately trying to shed. When Shiloh Newell, their first biological child, filed legal paperwork to drop her father's name exactly on her 18th birthday, a seismic tremor hit the global entertainment industry. This was not a fleeting act of teenage rebellion, but a legally binding declaration of independence. Followed by Zahara omitting the name at college and Vivian removing it from Broadway credits, the message is clear. For Brad, realizing his children are actively exercising his identity is a unique, soul-crushing brand of agony. The enduring shadow of the 2016 flight. To understand the depth of this estrangement, one must look back at the dark, enduring ghost of the 2016 private plane incident. That flight from France to Los Angeles remains the inescapable haunting force in the cavernous hollows of Brad Pitt's life. While the granular details remain locked in FBI files and conflicting testimonies, the emotional fallout is absolute and irreversible. That flight was the fatal catalyst that shattered the family unit into a million irreparable pieces. Although Pitt has spent the last decade rehabilitating his image, embracing sobriety and admitting his faults, a tragic paradox remains. While the world is willing to grant him redemption, the people who are actually on that plane are not. In the eyes of his children, he is the man who fractured their sanctuary and safety, trapped in a purgatory of law and grudges. Brad Pitt is now caught in a purgatory of his own making, forced to endlessly defend his actions in sterile courtrooms while suffering the ultimate punishment, the total withdrawal of his children's affection. Angelina Jolie, through relentless legal maneuvers regarding the Miraval winery and shared assets, continually drags these painful allegations back into the light, refusing to let the past remain comfortably buried. Pitt is paying the highest price for his past demons, watching helplessly from a distance as the family he once fiercely protected builds an impenetrable wall to keep him out. Angelina stands as the ultimate gatekeeper and protector of their shared trauma. His physical presence remains a staple of the industry, but his emotional existence has been permanently exiled from the heart of his family. Losing the mother, the final anchor drifts away. This profound isolation has been magnified exponentially by a devastating personal tragedy, the death of his mother, Jane Pitt, in late 2025. Throughout the chaos of the divorce and public scandals, Jane was reportedly Brad's steadfast emotional anchor. She was the unwavering matriarch who provided unconditional love when his immediate family was pulling away. The tragedy lies not just in the loss of a mother, but in the realization that she passed away while the family remained entirely fractured. Jane Pitt died without ever seeing the Jolie-Pitt clan healed or reunited. Losing his final emotional tether while his children remain oceans away has reportedly plunged Brad into a battle with suffocating loneliness. He is mourning his mother, his marriage, and his family all at once in a gilded cage. The Sculpture Studio, a sanctuary of cold clay. Brad Pitt has taken refuge in the cold silence of his sculpture studio, a solitary figure molding inanimate objects because the breathing relationships in his life have slipped through his fingers. The art he creates is now reportedly infused with themes of accountability, immense pain, and brutal self-reflection. It is a silent testament to a man trying to physically mold the sorrow that consumes him from the inside out. However, no matter how beautiful the sculpture, clay cannot hug him back, it cannot forgive him, and it cannot call him dad. The studio has become both a hiding place and a monument to his failure to maintain the reality that mattered most. Between the stone dust and bronze casts, the titan of the industry is just a man trying to piece together a life that has turned to dust. Jolie's Midnight Clock, the exodus to Europe. As we move deeper into 2026, the final and most devastating chapter of this saga is unfolding.
The clock Angelina Jolie has been watching for years is finally striking midnight. With the youngest twins, Knox and Vivian, reaching legal adulthood, the final geographical tethers binding Jolie to Los Angeles are officially severed. Jolie has never hidden her disdain for Hollywood's paparazzi culture and the inescapable presence of her ex-husband. Now, there are no more custody agreements or court-ordered restrictions holding her back. Her plan to permanently relocate her children overseas is the final nail in the coffin of Brad Pitt's paternal influence. It is a masterful exit that permanently shifts the paradigm, ending any lingering hope for a Hollywood happy ending to their broken story. The end of hope, literal oceans of distance. For Pitt, the exodus of his family represents an undeniable and ultimate defeat. It means that any future attempt at reconciliation will require him to cross literal oceans, navigate international boundaries, and humbly beg for a place in lives that have been meticulously constructed to exclude him. This is the physical manifestation of the emotional distance that has existed between them for nearly a decade. By leaving America, Angelina isn't just changing time zones, she is closing the book on their history forever. She is taking the remnants of the Jolie-Pitt legacy to a place where Brad's shadow simply cannot reach them.
Pitt must face the bitter reality that his role as a father has been reduced to that of a distant stranger, watching his children grow through foreign press releases. An empty empire without meaning. When looking at the totality of Brad Pitt's existence today, we see a haunting portrait of a man who has everything the world offers, but possesses nothing of lasting value. He is a cinematic titan with a billion-dollar fortune, yet he returns to an empty throne room. The joyous laughter of his 6 children, once the vibrant soundtrack of his life, has been replaced by the hollow echo of their permanent absence. The tragic irony is that in his pursuit of artistic perfection and his struggle with internal demons, he inadvertently destroyed his greatest creation, his family. Power and global adoration mean nothing when you are deemed unworthy by your own flesh and blood. He has become a living proof that a man can conquer the entire world and still be left with a soul that is utterly alone. A cautionary tale from the ruins of glory. Brad Pitt now stands as a living cautionary tale whispered in the halls of Hollywood. Proof that a man can amass infinite wealth, but if he loses the ones he loves, he ends up with nothing. The erasure of his name is complete, the departure of his family is imminent, and the pain is now his alone to bear for the rest of his days.
While Angelina and the children march forward as a unified and impenetrable front, Brad is left behind as a tragic figure, standing in the wreckage of his own making. Holding a fistful of Academy Awards in trembling hands, he is left to wonder in the quiet hours of the night how it all went so irreversibly wrong. His empire may be beautiful and gilded, but it is a hollow, meaningless kingdom built on the silence of those who no longer wish to be found.